Good morning, everybody. Look what I just found. The Limbaugh letter. I am America's adult. I was going through my files looking for something. I keep a lot of stuff. And I saw that and I said, holy cow, I forgot I had that. So I'll file it back later.
Life is a funny old broad. She keeps you guessing.
Well, good morning again. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Angela, middle initial K, last name Durden, and this is the Constrained View. I'm going to talk about the secret financial system the rich don't want you to know about, or as I have renamed it, beware. The Marxist war against freedom rages still. And that is what the name of my podcast today is. On Facebook, a video was shared called The Secret Financial System the Rich Don't Want You to Know. And it was brought to Facebook, sponsored by something called the Coin Financials. Now, the secret financial system the rich don't want you to know about, this has been used before for a lot of people who are trying to say that being rich is wrong and you have to be evil to be rich and all this sort of thing, and misuse people. And there are those that do that. We know this. At the same time, a lot of people who complain don't know about business at all. So it's been a while since I've seen anything like that. And I thought, well, I smell a propaganda bit. So I watched the video. It didn't take me too long to find out that I was right about my initial assumptions from just looking at it. But anyway, as I often do, I go to the channel description to see what it links to, how many videos it has, when those videos were uploaded, and when the channel was first established. Now, the Coin Financials, interestingly enough, was set up on September 9, 2025. They have 5 created playlist. They have 20 shorts. They have 28 videos, with the first being uploaded on September 9, 2025, the date that it was created. Well, here's what the channel description says. I'm going to read it verbatim. Welcome to the channel that reveals the hidden architecture of global wealth, power, and finance. Most people are taught to play by the public rules. Work hard, save, invest, and hope for prosperity. But behind the scenes, a parallel financial system operates. A world of offshore havens, secret trusts, shell companies, and legal loopholes designed to protect and multiply the fortunes of the elite. On this channel, we uncover the real story of money, how the world's wealthiest individuals and corporations use history's most powerful financial tools to shield their assets, avoid taxes, and shape the global economy. From the merchant republics of Venice to the shadow banking system of today, we break down the complex systems that drive inequality and influence every aspect of modern life. Another video description. It has 2. There's a hidden game of wealth and power being played all around you, a game with secret rules, invisible players, and stakes that shape the world. While most of us are taught to work hard, save, and invest in the public markets, the ultra-wealthy operate in a parallel financial universe, engineered to protect and multiply their fortunes beyond the reach of taxes, inflation, and risk. In this video, we uncover the secret architecture of global finance, tracing its origins from the merchant republics of Venice to the legal alchemy of English trusts, the rise of offshore tax havens, and the shadowy world of shell companies and asset protection trusts. Discover how the world's elite use these tools to shield their wealth, avoid taxes, and outmaneuver the laws that bind everyone else. Anybody with half a brain, let me just tell you, this is my point now. Anybody with half a brain already knows much of this history. Now, those with less than half a brain suspect it. This is not rocket science here. We know things are unequal. Heck, books have been written about this. This is not a new Marxist messaging. We'll get into that momentarily. However, in order to get that rich, you have to do one of two things. Either be a capitalist, put everything on the line and grow your business and et cetera and so forth, or be a dictator and steal it from hardworking citizens. So dictators want you to think that capitalism is the worst thing ever. And it is, except for all the others. So the thing is, there's a reason capitalism as we know it today came to be. One, from the dawn of time, people traded goods for goods or services within a small area. They didn't travel widely. Two, to get rid of excess and get other things needed, travel was necessary, wider travel. Three, the earth became more connected through travel for trade. And four, travel made the trading of goods only for other goods and services quite inconvenient for a variety of reasons. Fruits couldn't be sent long ways because they would rot on the boat or in the caravans or whatever. So how are we going to sell what we've got and trade it and get it to a certain point and do it in an efficient fashion? Another way had to arise for the trading of money. That's when bankers came to be. And they modified what they did and how they did it to meet new challenges of the wider trade. Now, this makes perfect sense, and even with glitches in the system, it's worked for many people for thousands of years. So why is it I say I smell propaganda in this video, and frankly on the entire channel? Sure, capitalism is the most evil form of government except for all the rest. Y'all have heard this before. It is not new to me. You see, the trading and banking system allowed many more people, excuse me, to make more money by freeing them to use their assets, sweat equity, and savvy to benefit their families and communities to a greater degree. These videos on the Coin Financial channel, though, act like banking started 1,000 years ago, and that it was purposefully designed to ruin, dominate, and cheat. Far from it. So, and when you watch, you'll see these vids subtly mix accurate history with the Marxist view, which is, see, capitalism is bad. Being rich is bad. Information is being withheld from you, the peon, and you are not allowed to know anything. That is incorrect. It's totally incorrect. Now, some of the hashtags that they used for their videos are financial secrets, wealth inequality, income inequality, shadow banking, wealth preservation, global finance, trust funds, shell companies, money laundering, and hidden wealth. Now, They tell you flat out that there are people and organizations that are gaming the system for their own power. And these videos do not lie. What they fail to tell you is that these people and organizations gaming the financial system for their own power and benefit are Marxist and New World Order types who have massive amounts of money, property, and investments. They themselves are rich almost beyond measure. But they hide that from you, you see, while they fund riots to push their agenda, while they get citizens to riot for free, while they pay people to riot also. They fund campaigns to elect evil district attorneys and weak and or stupid politicians. This is playing out in front of everybody right now. And they pay for the making of these types of videos. This is a brand new channel with huge, it took a while to put these videos together, but the messaging is not new, and it's thoroughly Marxist. What else these do not tell you is that the very system they want you to hate is the very system they invented to pay for their evil, manipulative deeds. Because you see, there are good people who ethically went out and made a fortune doing things that benefited millions upon millions of people. Okay? Now, granted, they may later have turned nut job. Case in point, Bill Gates. Oh my gosh. Look at him and Steve Jobs. How many people are using their products, their software to make a living by providing other services to other people? Now, sure, they may have later gotten pushing some things they shouldn't have pushed. I don't know about Jobs, but I know Bill Gates did or is. That doesn't mean that banking is bad in and of itself, or that starting a business is bad in and of itself, or that hiring other people for less than what the owner makes is bad in and of itself. After all, it was the owner's money that was put on the line to start that company. It was their sweat. It was their savvy. I mean, I'm always amazed at the things people do to make money that I would never have thought that there would be enough people to do this thing when I see it. And yet there it is, you see? And there's nothing wrong with it. And they start these things. So the intent, though, is to get you to hate the elites. And this is their name for it, the elites, the rich, the powerful, so much that you'll attempt to destroy them when all along the only thing getting destroyed is your freedom at your own hand when you fall for their propaganda. These people are sneaky and evil. They are doing the devil's work, and you are the target, and sometimes the handmaiden. Now, if you do not believe that, then there's nothing to be done for you, and you'll just have to give it some more thought. But the intent is to get you to hate. They don't care what you hate, as long as you hate. Because when you hate at a visceral level, things that are not bad by themselves, but are what somebody else has told you is bad, without providing any proof, and they only do it by lying and twisting facts, leaving out pertinent facts, then if you just believe people when they do that, then who's the sucker? That would be That would be you.
She treats you right.